Ben from Ben's Army. I'm going to go over a video today on fat loss and boosting metabolism and what kind of slows it down and what kind of exercise do's and don'ts in a fairly simple eating regime for you to get your weight loss results happening. Alright, so we're going to go over the big no-nos first. Big no's. These are the ones that people love to do. The reason why alcohol is such a bad no-no, because alcohol contains about 7 calories per gram of alcohol. And then you combine that with the type of drink that you're having with. So if you're having a spirit with a soft drink as a mixer, you're getting a lot of sugar. Plus, and then if you're having wine, if you're having beer, there's lots and lots of calories in these drinks. Not so much just from the alcohol. This is why carb-free or carb-free drinks are a load of bullshit, because it's the alcohol has calories in it as well, and they're empty calories. They have no proteins, nothing that's going to help your body. Plus, when you drink alcohol, your body is dehydrated. When you get dehydrated, your body produces cortisol, which is a stress hormone, which makes you store fat, burn muscle, and then you don't sleep properly. You can't get into a ROM sleep, so you don't get into stage 3 and 4 sleep, which is your recovery sleep. That's why when you drink for 8 hours, when you go to sleep, you sleep for 8 hours and you still wake up tired. And whatever your body's trying to process alcohol, it can't process any other nutrients in the body. So if you eat while you're drinking, so if you have saturated fats, whatever, you have a very calorie dense type of foods, that's very typical when you're drinking. Your body has to put that stuff straight into the fat storage so it can process and get rid of the alcohol. So you get a double whammy. So the foods that you do eat when you're drinking alcohol get stored as fat even easier than what you were if you're sober. So that's a big thing with alcohol. It's just easier not to do it. If you're serious about weight loss, you just don't drink alcohol. Last year, for example, I think I drank twice because I had very particular goals for my body. Alright, next one. Saturated and transsaturated fats. So we know our metabolism speeds up and slows down during the day or whatever with the type of foods we eat. The thing with transsaturated fat, I'll start with, transsaturated fat, these are the fats that are manufactured. These are takeaway fats, these are non-natural, non-occurring in nature type of fats. So the biggest thing with that is our body has no idea how to break this shit down. Your body, everything that's happening in here, it doesn't know how to break it down, so it takes an extremely long time to break it down. So while it's trying to break down transsaturated fat, what happens to everything else? It just has to back up. So your metabolism slows down, or it gets stored in the fat easier. So if you do have healthy carbs with transsaturated fats, they're going to get stored as fat easier, because your body has to break down this crap that's been artificially introduced into your digestive system. Saturated fats are bad to an extent, but nowhere near as bad as transsaturated fats. But you do want to limit your saturated fats because they slow down your digestive system. They're hard to break down. They're extremely calorie dense. So you get a lot of calories from a small amount of food. So if you're trying to lose weight, you want to eat foods that are less calorie dense so you can have a bigger meal portions without having the calories. So so if you are going to have meats, have a leaner cut. Trim the fat off your steaks, whatever, off your lamb, and avoid takeaway fats completely, whatsoever. If you're saying they can't do that, limit it to at least once per week. Personally, that's what I do. I have pizza on a Thursday night with the family. That's our thing, and I can get away with that. But my fat loss goals aren't that hectic. They're not that outrageous. So I'm just trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle. You'll be surprised that long, slow distance running is a no-no for belly fat. Here's a really good example. You have a look at a marathon runner versus a sprinter. The sprinter always has the leaner, more muscular physique that is more sexually appealing, healthier looking. There's a saying that goes between marathon runners that I've heard in the past, the sicker you look, the faster you are. They're not necessarily that healthy when they're running huge amounts of kilometres. Long, slow distance builds up cortisol in our system, which is a stress hormone, the same as when we drink alcohol. so it causes muscle wastage. Long slow distance will break down your muscle, and if you're breaking down muscle, you're slowing down your metabolism, your metabolic rate per day. So you want to maintain as much muscle mass as possible to keep your metabolism boosted throughout the day. So try to avoid long slow distance running. I do have an option for you if you're somebody that has to run. I do have an option for you to do, which we will go over. So swap long slow distance out for sprints, which we'll talk about later. Excessive portion sizes. So you might be say a 60 kilo female that's trying to lose body fat, or a 65 kilo female, but yet you are eating the same portion size as me. This is a 750 ml Chinese container. I've got about 200 grams of meat, I've got about 200 grams of sweet potato, and I've got about 150 grams of veggies in there. But so if you're a 65 kilo female and you're eating the same portion size as me, even though it's good food, it's going to be too many calories for you at the end of the day, because you're going to exceed your calorie demands throughout the day. Leave that there for later. So to say you're a 65 kilo female, your metabolic rate is about 1600 calories per day. You want to try and consume about 1400 calories per day. You don't want to go much below that, because if you go too far down, your body goes into a more starvation mode instead of a small calorie deficit. So a really easy way to work out your metabolic rate is get a body scan. It tells you your metabolic rate. Then you want to consume, say, 150, 200 calories less than that per day for a good linear weight loss way. Not eating enough, which just leads on to our excessive portion sizes. I've got a couple of male clients here which are trying to lean out, build muscle, but they don't bloody eat enough food throughout the day. They'll eat one meal a day and expect to lose weight. Starving yourself doesn't have a healthy weight loss aspect. It's like anorexia, bulimia. It's an eating disorder. If you do not eat enough for your body to recover and repair, or think that your body's in actually a calorie surplus, you're not going to be functioning healthy. So as I said, you need to be eating enough so you're around that metabolic rate or just below it to have a nice weight loss. So if you're consuming the same amount as your base metabolic rate, but when you exercise and top of that, well then you're going to be in a calorie deficit, which will help you. If you do that each and every day, you'll get a nice linear weight loss. Alright, our next no-no is meal replacement shakes. Simply, you cannot replace meat, veggies and carbs with dried up milk formula and a few added vitamins. You can't say that they can equally swap. You cannot equally swap this with a meal replacement shake. A lot of those meal replacement shakes have just got essentially whey protein concentrate, which is just dried up milk, and they put in some dextrose or some maltodextrin for sugar for the carbs, and they put in some synthetic vitamins. They are complete and utter crap. They are expensive. They are a complete waste of time. If you are really low on time and you're in need of some food, simply get a jar of peanut butter and eat a couple of tablespoons of peanut butter. That will get you by for until your next meal. So I absolutely cringe when my clients tell me they want to go on meal replacement shakes, or they've been on meal replacement shakes. You always get such a big weight gain rebound effect, or fat rebound effect, after coming off meal replacement shakes. They are the worst little thing. So don't have it. Alright. Society over the years has been an absolute Nazi on eating carbs. Even I was guilty of this back in a couple of years ago, through bad education and looking to the wrong sources of information. I used to cut out carbs completely. I now know that this is a big no-no, because as soon as you drop all your carbs out of your diet, you turn into a big mess of zero energy, can't be fucked doing anything. Because essentially you're giving your body no energy source or no fuel for your body to operate per day. Your brain uses up carbs, it uses a lot of carbs to function. You essentially turn into a big mess. You look at any bodybuilder that cuts carbs leading to a comp, they are useless, they are moody, they are tired, they are emotional. Do not cut your carbs completely. We will talk about later with your carb timing when to have your carbs correctly. So we do limit them, but we don't cut them completely. We'll talk about that soon. Another one is not drinking enough water. A good water guide is 3.7 litres of water per 100 kilos of body mass per day on a neutral day. So if it's hotter, it increases. This is just for good regular body function. If you go below this, once again you start to go on dehydration. Nothing good comes with dehydration. You start to build up your cortisol, your body can't break down the food properly because your blood gets thicker. You actually pump blood through your digestive system to help break it down. So nothing functions correctly when you're dehydrated, as we all know that. So drink more water. The biggest way to do this easy is have a physical water bottle somewhere in your day to make sure that it gives you a physical reminder of how much water to drink. 1 second, I'll go get mine. My partner Shana brought me this on the weekend. I think it's about 1.5 litres per bottle. So I'm going to drink 2.5 of these per day for a normal body function. It's actually got a little chiller thing in the middle, so it's actually quite pleasant. So I'll leave that there because I'm talking a lot, getting dry mouth. Alright, so now we turn into the good things that we have to do to get good weight loss. Big yes. The biggest thing you have to do is be consistent. Whatever plans, broad plan you assume in your head, make it consistent. Do it every week, every day. You do something better every single day of the year, you'll be a lot better version at the end of the year than you were at the start. You don't have to be doing the best choices in life with your food or with your exercise, but if you're doing something a little bit better every single day, the end result's going to be a lot better. You're going to lose weight, you're going to be a better person. That's the #1 rule, consistency. It's the biggest rule that people break, is consistency. 1 week they'll train 5 times, the next week they'll train once. How you're going to get good consistent weight loss if you're so irregular with how good you eat or how good you exercise. #1 rule. Alright, so HIIT is a high intensity interval, I've actually spelled that wrong. So HIIT style training, so high intensity interval training, which is pretty much what Ben's Army, everything revolves around with weight loss. So with our boot camps, our mums groups, our PT for weight loss, so it's high intensity, so we do 4 or 5 exercises in a row, very high interval, have a break. Go through again, have a break. Go through again, have a break. Strength training. Strength training and interval training can be underneath the same banner, because you can do high intensity interval training based on strength training. So for example, you can do max deadlifts, max chin-ups, max bench press, into a sled push, into ropes, and have a break. So you've done all strength exercises, but you're doing high intensity interval training. The best thing about strength training versus cardio for calorie usage, which we'll go to next, is whatever calories you burn while you're strength training during your session will continue to burn for the next 2 to 3 days while your muscles repair. So if you do a full body workout, for example, you burn 500 calories in a workout, which isn't abnormal. I've got clients that wear one of those watch things and tell me how many calories they burn. But for the next 2 to 3 days while their body's repairing, they're going to burn an extra 500 odd calories because their muscles have to repair and regenerate and get overcome the stress and loads that they're being put under. Whereas when you do sprints, say you might do a sprint session, burn 500 calories again. Your extra calorie burn, the extra calories you burn stop when you finish your training session, because there's nothing that has to be repaired. You'll feel tired and everything after your training session, but you won't have that 2 to 3 day worth of ongoing calories being burned. But the best thing to do is combine these 3. So you might go high intensity, like your HIIT training, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sprints, Tuesday, Thursday. So your sprints will actually help your body recover, so you can go again on your weight training on Wednesday. So these 3 together, optimal, love it. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, weight training, high intensity interval training, Tuesday, Thursday sprints, and then you might go for a long slow walk on the weekend. which is fine. It's not long, slow distance. It's not putting your body under excess stress, which is going to produce the cortisol. So long, slow walking is absolutely fine. Alright, meal prep. Everybody these days is so bloody time poor that if you do not prep your meals, you will go buy takeaway. Here is my meal that I showed you earlier. I've been making heaps of these recently. These are 750ml Chinese containers. I buy them from a party supply place. They cost me 3 cents with the lid per container. I think I bought 300 containers with lids last time, cost me 90 bucks. So if my maths is not that great or that good, that's about what it cost. Each of my meals have got about 150 to 200 grams of chicken with a sauce on them. As many frozen veggies I can chuck in there after about 200 grams of sweet potato. I don't know how many calories it is, I don't really care. All I know is that it works for me. So if you're a smaller person than me or a female, obviously you just get a smaller container. Get a say a 500 or a 600 ml container and that will be fine. So you must prepare your meals for enough one. If you don't prepare them, guarantee you're going to buy crap. Alright, another interruption. Good things are, so everybody gets scared of caffeine. If you have coffee, if you're an avid coffee drinker, you love your cappuccinos, whatever, they are gone, sorry. They are too calorie dense because there's so many dairies, so much made of milk in there, there's so many calories. Stop the black coffee. You can have as many black coffees as you want as long as you're hydrated. I don't care, or as long as you can sleep. I love black coffee. Pretty much, it's going to boost your metabolism because it makes your body hype up a bit. You put pre-workout, and then you can have green tea extract, green tea whatsoever. Get a couple 100mg green tea extract tablets. Have them with your black coffee before a workout. Great pre-workout. You'll burn extra calories throughout the day. Do not be scared of black coffee. Caffeine is not your enemy. It's the crap that goes with it is your enemy. Alright, so what I've made is a fairly typical, mundane, kind of generic food plan. Because whose day is the same and how can I make a meal plan fit everybody during everybody's life. So, breakfast. I try to get people to make like egg cupcakes, omelette kind of things in the cupcake tins. So you put your eggs, avocado, your green spinach leaves, whatever kind of ingredients. You make up, say, 30 or 40 of these little cupcake kind of things that they're about that big, and then you just microwave them in the morning. You have 2 or 3 of them, depending on how big of a person you are. They are great because they have a very low insulin spike for in the morning. You get your good monounsaturated fats, which are good for metabolism, good energy burning. You're not going to get hungry very soon after having these, where if you have a breakfast cereal or toast, you're going to get very hungry very fast. So these egg cups, I didn't write egg cups on there, but egg cup omelette kind of things. If you're a little bit confused, post below and I'll send you a link to our cookbook, which will give you kind of an ingredients list for it. I'll put on here snacks are optional, because not everybody gets time for it and not everybody wants them. But for lunch and dinner, for a generic person, if you have one of those meals I made within your calorie portion size at lunch and dinner, and then you might have one snack during the day. So my favourite snacks are berries, fruit and nuts kind of thing. But if you're having good meals here, you shouldn't really need to snack too much. So the only difference is here, if you're kind of trying to do weight loss, you'll have lesser carbs here. Well, it depends what you're training as well. If you're training down here, you might have some carbs after you train. Because you want to have some carbs after you train because it causes an insulin spike which drives the aminos and carbs in the muscles to help them recover and get stronger so you can get progressively better. That's one time if you're a weight loss client that I let you try and have carbs every day. So or a bigger serving of carbs at least. Try and have your carbs after a workout. If you're not doing it after a workout with these 2 meals, have a small portion, say 50 grams of carbs, or 50 grams of sweet potato, or basmati rice or something like that, with your meat and veg in each one of these, and that will be fine. If dinner's your meal after you train, you bump up to say 100 grams of carbs, that is. So if you're a female, you typically want to have between 100 and 150 grams of meat, have 150 grams of veggies, and then you might have 50 grams of carbs. If you're a male, about my build, I'm 85 kilos. I have around 200 grams of meat, 200 grams of sweet potato, and about 200 grams of veggies. So quite large portions. So that's why I need to eat a few times a day. I'm that bloody busy sometimes. I don't have time to eat 4 or 5 times a week. As I said, snacks, berries are a really good option, but they're expensive because they're actually quite low on carbs. So they're a good sweet tooth kind of fix if you're a weight loss person. If you're not so much worried about weight loss, but within control, have your fruit or your nuts. Just be careful with your nuts because they can be very calorie dense. It's just all within proportions of what you're trying to achieve. So I do hope all this kind of makes sense. A little bit hard to give you the perfect world answer to your answer when I don't know what your kind of problems or issues or what you're kind of working around. But that's what personal training is for, which we kind of rejig all this to suit your needs. So that's a generic look over of a kind of weight loss plan, what you should and shouldn't do with typical day of eating. Any questions, post below and I'll try and answer for you. Thank you. Ben from Ben's Bye bye.